Good morning, pioneers, and welcome back. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and got much needed rest and relaxation and even had a bit of fun. All right, so today is the beginning of week 6 of our distance learning. Although I miss you guys so much, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos and small groups and circle times. This week we're going to learn about Earth Day. We're going to celebrate, and it's going to be so much fun. So I have several activities planned for us to do throughout the week. And why not? Let's get started. Ready? So I'm going to share the screen and we'll get started with our morning routine. All right, good morning. We start our morning routine by the calendar. So what day is today? So when we last checked in, it was Friday. It was Friday, April 17th, 2020. So it's not Friday anymore. It's Saturday and Sunday, making today Monday. So today is Monday, March 20th, 2020. So we move the star to the 20 and we make a 20 with a 2 and a 0. Let's go ahead and count the days of the month of our calendar so far. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, awesome job. Let's move on into our days of the week song. Are you guys ready? Can you sing it with me? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in the week. All righty, moving right along. It's time to check the weather. All right, so I'll meet you guys back here. You're going to use this time to go take a peek out of the window or outside your front door to see what the weather's like, okay? All right, ready, set, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, what's the weather like at your house, guys? Is it sunny, rainy, cloudy, stormy? Here at school, it is partly cloudy outside, and it's still kind of chilly outside. Today, I wore a hoodie so I could stay warm because it's chilly inside as well. All right, so I have a special book today. The book is called Oscar and the Frog. Now, it says it's a book about growing, and we're not going to do the KWL chart this week. We're going to take a break from it, but I do want you to think about question words when you read this story. When we're done, I want us to think about why and how and what and if and when, okay? So we must work on putting questions together and finding the answer, okay? All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing the screen so I can read the story and then we will. All right, you guys ready? Oscar and the Frog. One spring day by the pond, Oscar saw some creatures he had not seen before. Frog hopped up. "They're tadpoles," Frog said. "I was a tadpole before I grew up." Oscar stared at Frog. He didn't look like a tadpole at all. "Don't be silly, Frog," Oscar said, laughing. "It's true," Frog said, and he told Oscar how frogs grow. "At first I looked like a dot in an egg. The egg was soft as jelly. I grew in the egg, then it hatched out as a wiggly tadpole. I could breathe underwater through gills like a fish. I was hungry for pondweed, and it helped me to grow. Later, my gills disappeared, and I grew lungs to breathe air with. I grew back legs, and then front legs, and my tail started to shrink. And after 3 months, I was a little frog. I kicked my new legs and jumped out of the water to live on the bank." "What else hatches out of eggs?" Oscar asked. They looked into the pond. Frog showed Oscar some of the eggs that had been laid underwater. Many water snails lay their eggs in pouches of jelly on stones or plants. And dragonflies often lay eggs on a plant stem just below the water. Fish lay lots of eggs. The perch winds are in a long threads around plants, twigs, or stones. Perch winds. They looked on the bank, and Frog showed Oscar some eggs that had been laid when it was dry. Many kinds of butterflies. You guys see? Many kinds of butterflies lay their eggs on the undersides of leaves And when the caterpillars hatch out of the eggs, they eat the leaves. Many birds lay their eggs and nest high off the ground. Here, the chicks will be safe from animals who might want to eat them when they hatch. Ducks often nest on the ground close to the water, so their ducklings will be able to swim quickly away from danger. Do plants hatch out of eggs? Oscar asked. No, said Frog. More plants sprout from seeds. Each plant makes its own kind of seed. The seeds of apple trees are stored inside their fruit. Strawberry plants have a small seed on the inside of their fruit. Poppy plants have tiny seeds that are light enough to be carried by the wind. Coconuts are the seeds of coconut palm trees. They are huge and can float. Most seeds ripen above ground, but the seeds of a peanut plant grow in the earth. Did I hatch out of an egg, or did I sprout from a seed? Oscar asked. Neither, said Frog. You were born, you looked a lot like you do now, only much smaller, with fur and paws and ears and a tail. You were hungry for milk from your mother. Why was I hungry for milk? Oscar asked. It helped you to grow, said Frog. Milk for you, pondweed for me, leaves for caterpillars, and bugs for those baby birds. We all need different food to grow. Oscar stretched. I am so big now, he told Frog. But you're not as big as you will be, said Frog. Are you? Asked Oscar. Yes, Frog answered. I've stopped growing now. I'm as big as I'm going to get. How long does it take to grow up? Oscar asked. It depends, said Frog. This flower will be full grown in a few days. But this young tree won't be tall until you are a very old cat. The baby birds will be as big as their parents next spring, Frog went on. But the tadpoles will take 3 springs or more to be as big as I am. Each living thing takes its own time. Just then, Oscar saw that his mother was coming. What about me? He asked Frog. How long will I stay a kitten? You will be a full-grown cat by winter, Frog said, as big as your mother is now. Oscar looked at his mother. She was much bigger than he was. Don't be silly, Frog, he said, laughing. It's true, said Frog. Wait and see. The end. So I do want you guys to think about growing. We've been talking about animals and plants and different life cycles for the past few weeks. And this week we are going to learn more about the plant life cycle as we talk about Earth Day and celebrating, okay? So I want you to think about all those things. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Let me briefly tell you some things that we will be learning about this week, or not learning about this week, but doing today in small groups. So we are going to work on filling out our tin frames. I went ahead and colored mine in. But you guys find this in your online resources tab on your Tadpoles report or in your take-home packet if you've picked those up. So you're going to cut these out. We're going to pick a number. We're going to place it on the earth. And then this number is 11. We are going to add 11 into our tin frame. Okay? These are teen numbers. We're continuing to practice all about those teens. Okay? And then we're also going to do an activity where we are working on isolating the beginning sound of words. And that paper will look like this, okay? So this is an apple. What does apple start with? And we will write that in there, okay? So I cannot wait to do these activities with you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys later in Zoom. I look forward to it. Have fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.